Hello everyone, and welcome to Porterhause Fallout 4 Mod Reviews. I'm your host, Porterhause, and that's no bull. Before we get rolling here, I just wanted to apologize for the lack of Fallout 4 mod reviews. I've been experimenting with branching out into Let's Play videos, so that has been taking up a lot of my time. Now, keep an eye out for some Prey Let's Plays, as well as some Heroes of the Monkey Tavern. Those should be coming out soon. Now, honestly, also in addition to that, Fallout 4 has not been my favorite game lately. I really can't put my finger on it as to why, but I just have not been as enthused about the game as I used to be. Now, that being said, I was looking for some mods to review. I wasn't seeing anything that, caused a spark until I came across Operation Manhattan, New York Brotherhood of Steel Quest by Alex Ramon. And wow, I was blown away. This mod was like Fallout 4 and a Michael Bay action movie got together and had a baby. Action-packed and challenging, this mod is a definite must-have for you, my fellow adrenaline junkies. Our adventure starts when we receive a mysterious radio signal beckoning us to the southeast. Now, as intrepid heroes, you can make the trek on foot, facing danger and villainy every step of the way until you finally arrive at the shoreline near Fort Strong. Or if you've already discovered Fort Strong, you can fast travel. But where's the fun in that? Anyway, not far offshore lays a Brotherhood of Steel listening post where you will meet a mysterious Brotherhood Inquisitor with a very interesting proposition for you. Accepting her mission will catapult you into the radioactive ruins of Old Manhattan and the most intensive action that you will ever face. When you arrive, there is a fierce battle in progress taking place in the ruins of Central Park. This, my fellow survivors, is the beginning of a ride like no other. Now, there's one of two ways to approach this quest mod. First, there is the balls to the wall approach, which is what I did first. I took two companions along with my character, everybody kitted out in power armor and armed to the teeth with the strongest weapons that I have in my arsenal. In this case, that was Skibada's miniguns from his minigun standalone mods, along with a mix of his other weapons. Now, I've reviewed all those, so if you want to see those more in depth, just scroll back a few episodes and you will find them. Anyway, we literally just Zerg rushed the enemy, guns blazing. Now, because of the way the enemies are triggered in this game, that caused a few problems. I was literally up to my butt crack and bad guys and had to retreat a bit. So maybe not the recommended way to do it, but it is a lot of fun. Now, the second approach is a more cautious one, and basically I was snooping and pooping using silenced weapons when possible. I carefully cleaned out an area before moving on to the next, and that, by the way, is the way the mod authors suggest you handle this quest mod. Either approach made for fun and exciting gameplay, but make sure you bring ammo, stim packs, and RadAway before you begin. Now, I'm going to show you some highlights from both styles of gameplay, and then afterwards I will give you my thoughts on the mod and critiques, if any. Sit back, relax, and we will be back in a bit.
Just... You need fixing up. Let's get a look.
Wow, now that was a wild ride. If you were paying attention during the clips, with the stealthier tactics, I was only facing 1 or 2 enemies at a time, and with the gangbusters approach, I was just getting mobbed. Both ways are a lot of fun, so pick your favorite or try both. At one point during the Zerg Rush approach, I toggled God mode to get past a certain point and forgot to turn it off. Now, I had reloaded and replayed with the God mode toggled off, but for some reason the footage didn't capture. I will tell you, though, that even with the X01 power armor with maxed out armor toughness, I finished the quest with missing pieces and the remaining in critical condition. I'm not gonna lie, this mod was really tough, but the author still made it fun and lore friendly. The quest line is straight and clean with no errors in the dialogue trees that I noticed, although the Brotherhood of Steel medic got a little annoying, engaging me in his conversation every time I got near him, but having him along was a definite boon in this mod. One of the best parts of the quest was the fact that there were quest markers, always a bonus in an open world game like Fallout 4. The map builds were clean and well designed with no flaws, I discovered, and I would often toggle the AI and go into no collision mode, and I would just fly around looking for mismatches and missing textures, and frankly I didn't find any. The enemies were challenging, but on level with my character, and speaking of levels, make sure that you have a high level character for this quest mod. The conclusion of the main quest has an awesome finale that really does give you a feeling of completion, and there is a plot twisty ending that I am sure you will enjoy. I will mention one weird flaw that I noticed on my playthroughs, and it does contain a spoiler, so fair warning. When you return to the Brotherhood of Steel listening post and complete the main quest, the base is then attacked by some gunner vertibirds. I shot them down, but in some cases they actually took almost 5 minutes to actually crash. They just kind of floated around underwater. Sometimes they resurfaced, which was really odd. But in both playthroughs, they would finally crash and complete the attack and end that subquest. So it's one minor little flaw, and it does eventually work itself out. Now finally, I want to mention the unique items in the game. The first being the special gunner power armor. The mod author supplies a guide on where to find all the pieces, but I kind of wanted to try to see if I could find them by myself, and I failed. So make sure to check the mod page for that list. The Thin Man missile launcher was a lot of fun and makes a lot more sense to me than a Fat Man. And trust me, you're going to need it when you're crossing Central Park when you're leaving Manhattan. Finally, the Inquisitor Pistol is a kick-ass piece of hardware, especially after modding it on the workbench. I mean, who doesn't like a silenced pistol that shoots explosive rounds? All in all, this was a very enjoyable and tough quest mod, and I encourage you all to check it out. Alex really did a fantastic job with it. If you like it as much as I did, and I know you will, be sure to endorse it and vote it up for File of the Month. Once again, I'm your host, Porterhause. If you enjoyed my review, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you have not already done so. I will see you all at the next review.